Hi, my name is Shay, and I'm the owner of Delta and Nora Golden Doodles. I'm going to show you the 3 puppies. I do have Waffles with me in the water litters whelping box. I thought it'd just be easier to do that and bring him on over. And the moms are confused. He's a little confused as well. And Misty is actually trying to climb in my lap right now. She climbed under my leg, and man, girl, you were going places. So anyways, let me tell you about Waffles first. So Waffles is an F1B. His mom is our golden doodle, Nessa, who is an F1. She is a black golden doodle. And dad is the same for both litters. His name is Dash, and he's a 47, 48 pound poodle. And we expect Waffles to be a pretty hefty boy. They do sometimes have bigger puppies. So I know you had mentioned that you had a 70-pound golden doodle. I would say Waffles is probably going to be up there in that range as well. He's just bigger than all of his litter mates, and we like to joke because he is like a triple stack of waffles. He's not just one waffle. And then when he lays flat with his feet out in front and his feet behind, we joke that he's a pancake. So he's definitely a big guy. And we typically see that the big boys that are real chunks are the ones, I'm sleepy, that are like big babies. Just super sweet, super docile. Don't really realize those noises are coming from Misty. Say I'm dreaming. Don't really realize that they are as big as they are and want to be coddled and snuggled and loved on. And so I definitely think that Waffles will be like that. So he'll be a big baby, big but doesn't even know that he's big. You can kind of see though already that he is going to have more of a curl to his coat, especially since he is an F1B. If you look right above that collar line, that's usually a good spot to judge what their future coats will be like. That's where I look first. And you can see the waves starting to form. I don't think that he'll have a super tight poodly coat, but I do think he'll have more of like the wavy to curly look to him because he is an F1B. But we do have, like, his brother Winston has like tight curls. So will look almost like a poodle in my opinion. So that's Waffles. Oh goodness. All right, I'm gonna put you down. And he doesn't really, he looks for his litter mates and can't quite figure out where they're at. So, okay, on to the water litter. Now, Waffles was born on October 27th. I believe the water litter was born on November 7th, if I remember correctly. And so they're different sizes. They definitely don't have the same look to them yet because the water litter has not opened their eyes. They're just still so very little. They're only a week and a couple of days old. So Misty is right in my lap, so she may be a great cuddler. And she's gonna look quite a bit smaller. So she's kind of a tan color now. I definitely think that she will lighten with time. Sometimes you see that in golden doodles, and even depending on how you groom them. Sometimes if you groom them really short, like have a shorter coat, then they are lighter underneath. And then if you let it grow out, it is a little bit darker. So this is Misty. Very sweet looking little girl. She's precious. Definitely you can see kind of more of the golden retriever in her, especially in her coat. It's not going to be as wavy or as curly. It will probably be wavy. And you can see again right above her collar line there, which is kind of up in her coat, that the waves are starting to form. So I would imagine she'll be more of a wavy, a light wavy coat, like very loose waves. So that's Misty. Got a lot to say. I don't know if you had a boy or a girl, but those girls are super with it. They're usually the leaders of everybody. So let's see if I can get Puddles here. And then the boys are the followers. So let me get him to the right spot. So Puddles is just a little bit lighter than Misty. You can see he has more of a creamy look to him than she does. Again, probably will have the loose wavy coat just like her. A little bit of white on his forehead there. I will say that I have had a family ask me about him. They already have one of our golden doodles, so I do kind of expect them to get him or to want him, just because I know them from a couple years ago. So I do just want to show you him though as well, and let me know if he's the one that like really you got something in your throat, Waffles. He's the one that really speaks to you there. But we will be in, will you put Waffles back in his kennel? Or in his whelping box. He's very confused. Maggie especially is confused too. She's like, that's not mine. We will be in Fairplay, South Carolina. That's where we celebrate Christmas with my parents. We take the puppies all the time there. It is a little bit chaotic. Maggie's coming on in. Come on, girl. And so that would save you a lot of travel time if you wanted to come to Fairplay instead of driving up to Hickory, North Carolina, where we live. And you could pick them up on the 24th. I will say that is the earliest that I've ever let a puppy go if you got one from the water litter. It's a little bit young for us, but since you've had a history of having this is Maggie, this is mom of the water litter, of having a golden doodle, it doesn't make me super nervous, and I think that they'd be fine. It's just that the standard is usually letting them go at 8 weeks, and so we try to stick to that as close as we possibly can. So just because it is kind of the set standard, and I'm sure that there has been some research to go into saying that that's a good time for the puppies to go home. So they will have already been to the vet though and had their first round of vaccines and, a well check and all of that. So they'll be ready to go as far as that is concerned. But I will say Waffles will have a heads up on them, a leg up on them, just because he'll have, a few extra days being closer to that 8-week mark rather than closer to that 6.5 to 7-week mark. So just to give you all of that information, but I do know that it would be special to have them on Christmas Day. So let me know what your thoughts are and if that's helpful in deciding. I'd love to see a picture of your golden retriever, gosh, I'm petting a golden retriever, your golden doodle that just passed, and kind of if you're looking for that look, I could probably give you a good estimation of which puppy would look a lot like him or her. So yeah, let me know again if you have any questions, and I'd be glad to help you.